They did it.
Did what?
Don't you have a movie to edit, David?
No, actually he does.
I do. We just saw Deadpool and Wolverine, best friends, best enemies, frenemies? What are they, David?
They're friends.
Look, I'm a very big fan of the X-Men movies. The movie I've seen the most time in the cinema is Days of Future Past. Saw it 5 times. Can you imagine that, David? For me, this is very surreal. I can't even believe I saw this movie. It feels like a dream that I had a long time ago, and suddenly I saw it. I got everything. They brought the team back together, and then am I emptied out? Have they taken everything, all my dreams out, and put them on the screen? I just have a tough time kind of believing what we just saw.
I think I can understand that feeling. It's interesting because like it's not as like weird as Endgame, because that was a feeling of like satisfaction.
Mm-hmm.
Here
It's such a joke fest. The humor is strong. There's snapping all kinds of zingers at you the whole time. References galore, like even more than the other 2 Deadpool movies combined. And if you know about Hollywood, if you know about the movie industry and all kinds of 2000s references for the Marvel movies from that time, immensely satisfying, immensely in that sense. But is it satisfying as a emotional story? It has beats of it. There is an actual reason for Wolverine to come back. There's a reason why they put him in that outfit. And I thought all that worked well. And his camaraderie with Deadpool, sure, they had to find a reason for why he's doing what he's doing. But sure, it's doing the movieisms. You know, you gotta maybe break him up from the girlfriend character or doing that kind of stuff, midlife crisis. But once he's back in the saddle, you're kind of like, all right, let's do this, right?
definitely, I agree with that statement.
Because this guy, he knows the comics more than I do, and he's basically like Deadpool in real life. We're kind of like Deadpool and Wolverine. You know, I'm the stoic. You know, you've seen the Clank movies.
And
You haven't seen the Clank movies. He's the comedic guy. You know, he's always talking. You know, I'm always going to stop talking, David.
This is true.
You've seen the videos. I mean, sure, his hair looks more Wolverine-ish in this case.
You look a bit more like you have cancer. But
Oh my God.
the point here being with the movie,
I'm not as fast as Ryan Reynolds, but you know.
The films has just been cancelled.
oh, it's okay. It was coming. 13K. Welcome. Hi.
Hi, Dennis.
What a weird movie.
A weird movie. It's funny you say that, right?
It's been a long
It is a
time.
weird movie.
It's been a long time since I've walked into a movie, gotten a lot out of it, and yet I got nothing.
Oh, wow.
This movie ended, and I went, end. Because there is an end here, but what is the end? I'm missing it. Something you're pointing me towards it, but I don't understand what you're pointing to. You're telling me the movie's over. Point to this thing, and I go, I don't see it. It's blurry. This isn't part of the MCU.
No, it's definitely Fox continuations.
It doesn't go back to the MCU. This is,
except for the TVA, of course, if you've seen that.
which is at this point a loose adaptation of overall things. The same way the Blade and Elektra and all that stuff, they were never part of the same world. The same way they're not.
Spoiler.
This is here.
All right.
There's a lot of things and pieces thrown in here
Yes.
that were never part of the same world to begin with. But now you're telling me this Deadpool piece is part of the MCU, or at least has been sold as such. And
The
I
whole
think
Fox
Kevin
universe.
Feige has just been lying to his teeth about this movie, because I don't understand how this movie has anything to do with Marvel in any way outside of just
The TVA.
it has the logo in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's it.
Time variance. That's it, right? And the
Even
timeline.
then, that's
If you feel it's connecting, I mean,
to
obviously
nothing. It's connecting to nothing.
to-
It's connecting to nothing, and the movie ends with him back where he came from. So it isn't connected to Marvel. The only way this could be connected to Marvel is when in the next Avengers they really want Deadpool, so they have a little moment where someone jumps and gets him.
Well, might not be the reaction we're hoping from David, or happy-go-lucky.
I like my Deadpool, but
Yeah. Was he funny in this one?
it was great.
Yeah, I heard you laughing.
Nothing was not funny. The action was not action. The visual was not visuals. The payoffs were not payoffs.
Crazy
What?
imagery. Crazy imagery. Yeah.
It's like I just had a dream of my favorite foods.
Yeah.
I woke up.
I had too much of that food.
No, I woke up.
Yeah. No, you just woke up.
It was a dream.
That's the ending of No
Nothing
Country for Old
happened.
Men right there.
I got everything, but it meant nothing.
Oh my god.
Because nothing changed.
Yeah.
I didn't want Logan or Deadpool to die. But
No, of course
almost
not.
would be better if they did.
Yeah.
I didn't hate the emotional build-ups. Very well done.
Yeah.
But too confusing me. I didn't know how I felt about X-23 being there. And you kind of did nothing with her being there. It
was a
movie
callback,
that
right?
played on nostalgia very heavily, and it's normal. Film do that, and nowadays we've been in this weird ramping up of superheroes are over. Let's remember the good times we had along the way, and it's like, oh god, that's a weird way to pull my heartstrings now when we're all dying with it. But
yeah, the commentary is pretty strong. Yeah,
but it did what it faults the other ones for doing, which is it's a movie that at the end of the day isn't like Endgame or these other ones where there was a build up to a story. This one is a reminder of what isn't no longer with Fox. And that sadly is weird because you aren't playing on a story, you're playing on my memories and my nostalgia of what the story was.
Definitely.
So this movie, for example, I know for a fact it's never going to be on my, you know what I think is my top whatever X-Men movies, it's never going to be there. It's already confirmed. It's not going to be in the worst pile, but it's going to be in the... It's going to be the only reason this movie isn't going to be forgotten is because Wolverine and Deadpool teamed up.
Yeah.
And it is the finale to the potential Deadpool trilogy. That's not a good sign to say that that's the only reason this movie won't be forgotten.
And the finale to the whole Fox continuation, even though it took 7 years.
Yes. And also random cameo of just terrible movies no one saw.
At least it was good for those actors.
Yeah.
And
That could have been the only thing
up,
if you're going to do. If you're going to commit to bring everyone back, that would have been my thing. Then
commit.
Then bring everyone back.
And commit.
Bring back the other Punishers. Bring back Ben Affleck. That would have been the one thing. If you're going to commit to do this, then...
Vin Jones, what are you doing? You could have played some football in your free time and then joined.
Yeah. But, again, still a good time. I will not be surprised if we hear degrees of disappointment from people slowly coming out. I stand by why I say that. I think it's a good movie. But it is a movie where... Yeah, sadly, there was no circumstance. And to finish off, everything I have to say is...
interesting. Yeah.
To finish it off then, to bring it back to what you said about the movie-isms. Yeah, that hurt this movie to do that in the beginning. Oh, yeah, this is his family and friends, but yeah, him and Vanessa are done. Like, you just wiped away 2 movies worth of story. 5 minutes. You wiped away 2 movies worth of giving a shit, and that sucks. Because now you're asking me to reinvest myself in it, and
I hear you.
Why? You just took it away just to force me to care. But I already did. You don't have to pretend. I already care. You don't have to push that on me.
No.
That was the problem.
Now everyone's got a Peter in their real life, and that guy's
Dennis.
really
Yeah, we call him Dennis.
Totally, Dennis.
Well, look.
Closing thoughts for you then? Forgive my...
No, it's all good. Crazy. This is what they did to David, and I'm just baffled.
Here in Sweden, we didn't get the cool Wolverine fuck toy. We got these ones.
But the action, the jokes that landed were amazing, and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine together with Ryan Reynolds, match made in heaven. I'll give it that.
I only wish I got to see Hugh Jackman do a line of cocaine off of Deadpool's mask. But Kevin Feige said no.
Hold this.
Spoilers?